YouTube, Quinn Wade, coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis exclusively on YouTube. Of course, it's on Analysis Playground on there. We're going to talk about how the Chicago Bulls came all the way back to beat the Orlando Magic 125-123. It's crazy how Paulo had that shot and ended up missing it. But it happens. It's a tough shot. 3-point shots are the toughest shots in the game. But that's why they worth the most. Other than that, you gotta like the resiliency from the Chicago Bulls in this game, staying with it, knocking down shots, making big plays, not letting the moment get the best of them, even with them drives by Kobe White, which was good to see him take the franchise on his back and just go do what he normally does, which is score. Chicago did win the series in series 2-1. After winning this game, they don't play again unless they met in the playoffs, and that don't look likely. But they could meet in the play-in tournament, so that could be fun because both of these teams are young, finding themselves and trying to figure out how to win games all over again against good and great competition too, which they've been having tough time to do. Plus, the Bulls lost a lot of talent. This trade deadline in Orlando Magic stayed the same. Didn't really make too many changes, but they also haven't really been playing that well as a team on both ends of the court. They've slightly been sliding. But the Magic go to 29 and 35 and 18 and 16 at home. The Bulls go to 25 and 38 and 14 and 16 on the road. Orlando did win the first quarter 35 to 33. They lost the second quarter 36 to 31. They won the third quarter 35 to 27, but they lost the fourth quarter 29 to 22. And it was just a scoring contest in this game. And, the Magic looked a little confused throughout this game, who to pass it to, who to give it to, what should we do, what do we want to do. And I think that the Bulls seen that in them, and they just went to the guys that they knew could get them buckets. And it was Kobe White because he had 44 today. He was 6 of 28 from the field, 7 of 15 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 3 personal foul, plus 2 and plus minus. Josh Giddey, 19 points. He was 6 of 14 from the field, but 0 of 3 from the three-point line. But he made that up getting to the free throw line where he was 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He did have a double-double because he had 13 boards, and 4 of them was offensive. He also had 9 assists and a steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. Zach Collins only played 12 minutes, which is unfortunate, but he was 0-1 from the field. It was a 3. He was 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He had 2 boards and 1 offensive rebound and a block and 2 turnovers, and he had 6 personal fouls, and that was it for him. Minus 12 and plus minus to be exact on his plus minus. And Matas Buzelis is still trying to show that he can space the floor. He can be an athlete, and he can use his length defensively too. He was 2 of 4 from the 3-point line, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers. He had 5 personal fouls. He was a plus 8 and plus minus. And the guy that became the X factor tonight was Trey Jones. He was 7 of 12 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He also had 5 boards. 2 of them was offensive, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a minus 4 and plus minus with 20 points. All 4 of those guys got in double figures. The only person that didn't was Zach Collins, of course. Jalen Smith came in because of that. 26 minutes. He was 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Where he mostly helped at was the rebounds, where he had 9 tonight. 2 of them was offensive, 3 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover. He fouled out with 6 personal fouls and plus 7 and plus minus for him. 3 points. Dalen Terry was 2 of 4 from the field. He played 13 minutes. He was 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 2 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, plus 4 and plus minus with 5 points. Julian Phillips was 2 of 2 from the field, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 5 and plus minus with 4 points. And then Horton Tucker played 9 minutes. He was 1 of 2 from the field, and it was a 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul. He was a plus 2 and plus minus with 3 points. And then Kevin Huerter was 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, plus 1 and plus minus 13 points. Led the entire bench and plus and the entire bench in points. And he was the only guy that got in double figure in any statistical category. And he shot the best from three off the bench, too. Kobe White, you got to give this guy a lot of credit for staying with the Bulls and thriving in that role of give me the ball and I can make shots, I can make plays, and I can even carry the offense from time to time, which he has shown in Chicago. It's just he's going to have to do a lot more, as he's going to be the number one guy people going to prepare for to be able to beat the Bulls as they get closer to the end of the season and next year too, because he's the only guy that can really shoot consistently or even have a thought of being a threat off the dribble for this team. While Giddy's still developing that, same with Trey Jones and Matas, we're going to see a lot of Kobe White nights of him going off or going cold because he's the main focus to be able to beat this team. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision: 43 of 86, 50% from the field, 15 of 40, 37% from three, 24 of 30, 80% from the free throw line, 13 offensive rebounds, 48 total, 25 assists, 5 steals, 7 blocks, 18 turnovers, 31 personal fouls, which is too many. But the Orlando Magic ended up making a lot of them. They shot 85% from the free throw line. The problem was they was 9 of 33 from the 3-point line, where that's 27%. And they also shot worse from the field, 40 of 87. Paulo Banchero hasn't been as great offensively, efficiency-wise. He was 5 of 15 from the field and 0 of 5 from three, including the last one that he should have made. It just he didn't have it going tonight. And he was 10 of 11 from the free throw line. He did have 20 points, 9 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 3 assists. He did also have 3 turnovers and 1 personal foul. He was a -3 and plus minus. Franz Wagner was 6 of 17 from the field. He missed all his 3-point attempts too. He was 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 6 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 that was offensive, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He was a +2 and plus minus. And then Wendell Carter also had a good game. He was 5 of 9 from the field. He was 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He only had 5 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive. 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 personal fouls. That was the biggest trouble he got into, was the personal fouls. He was a +6 and plus minus with 17 points. Cole Anthony, 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, +6 and plus minus 20 points. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 8 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, +5 and plus minus 19 points. I love the scoring that happened for their starters, and they did play a lot of minutes. This was a game they was going all in on winning, and you can't really blame them because they've been getting a whole lot of losses lately, and they don't even know how to close games. They don't really know how to defend like they used to. They don't really know where to go to. It's just a mess sometimes watching this team try to figure out what they should and shouldn't be doing when they should already have that stuff already figured out already. Tristan Da Silva was bad in this game too. He was 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. The only reason why he was scoring because he went 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He was a -5 and plus minus. Gogo Batadze was 3 of 3 from the field. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, but he only finished with 8 points and a board, which was offensive. 3 assists, 1 block, 1 personal foul, -6 and plus minus. Corey Joseph was 0 of 2 from the field, and he didn't make any points because he didn't get to the free throw line. He did have 1 board and 2 assists. He was a 1 personal foul in the +3 and plus minus. Caleb Houston was 1 of 2 from the field. It was all threes, and he didn't make any free throws or take any. 2 rebounds, -6 and plus minus 3 points. Anthony Black was 3 or 4 from the field, 2 or 3 from the 3-point line, or 2 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers, -9 and plus minus 8 points. And Jett Howard was 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. 1 personal foul, -3 and plus minus 4 points. The guys did the best they can to spread the love and spread their game throughout this game and see what they can do and who is going to step up, who is going to be a difference maker or X factor. They didn't really get none of that from their bench. The guys that they thought would do it couldn't make shots tonight either, so the Magic was in a tough situation. Let's give our starters a little bit of a break and just go all in with them when we can. Since they was in a close game, it makes sense too to have your best player decide that part of the game. And the starters did step up and they did do a great job. For the most part, it just wasn't enough. They couldn't get enough stops, they couldn't make enough plays, and they got in their own way tonight, and that was a big reason why they lost. The rest of the guys missed because of illness and coach's decision for them not to get on the court. 40 of 87, 46% from the field, 9 to 33. Well, I should just keep going. 9 to 33, 27% from the three-point line, 34 of 40, 85%. From the free throw line, 33 rebounds, 26 assists, 10 steals, 5 blocks, 12 turnovers, and 21 personal fouls. When you lose the rebound battle by 15, it's going to be hard to win that game, especially when you're not making your threes either. But the Chicago Bulls seen the opening, and they ended up getting the win because of it. And they didn't really need the win because they're not really going nowhere anyway. And they're just trying to still develop their talent that they have and that they like, that's still young and wants to be there. And the Orlando Magic are still trying to show that we're here. We want to be better than where we was last year. We feel like we would grow on a lot. We played better. We went through our growing pains. And then they realized they had more levels and more things to do to get higher, and they just don't know how to get to that door. They don't know how to get to that key. They don't know how to get out of the situation. And instead of blaming themselves, they're playing through it. You gotta love that, because that's usually how you resolve that type of issue, and that's usually how you resolve the mentality. But they having a longer time than you would like if you're a Orlando Magic fan, figuring out what to do. And once they get over this, they're going to be a whole lot better team, and they're going to be a tough team to beat in the future. But it's a big jigsaw puzzle for them to be able to do it without hurting each other, stepping on each other's toes, or getting in each other's way. It's a tough thing to do. Trust me. Like, all these guys come from all over across the world. They all want to get paid. They all want to play basketball for a living. But you still do have to do certain things to make sure you're respected and make sure that you're getting a point across without being offensive. And you also got to demand greatness from yourself by showing it. But they respect you enough to where they want to hear it from you. They want to get it from you. And they also hold you to that same standard that you hold them to. And it takes a little bit to get that too. But it also hurts you saying that we're trying, we're giving everything we can, and we just continue to come up short by buzzer beaters, game winners, a couple of small runs. Because, I mean, the Bulls went on a, 10-3 run to end up winning this game, and that just can't happen when you're already up and you already have a lot of advantages and you already been going in the right direction the entire game, and you still find a way to beat yourself as a team. Like, it's not one person to blame. They have to do it as a collective, and that's the hardest thing, because people always going to feel like you're being too teachy and too preachy to them when you're trying to help them with their lapses, defensively, offensively, or whatever their weakness is as a player, because they all are different height, different sizes, different type of backgrounds, and different type of ways that they got here. And they still want to always show you that this is a business, that we want you out, we'll get rid of you, we'll figure out a win with this and win with that. And that's what the Magic gonna do anyway. But you see it more behind the scenes than you see it on the court. But I'm just bringing that up because I can see that this team is a little frustrated playing with each other while still trying to show you, well, I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, you make mistakes, I make mistakes. Let's not play the blame game right now. Let's just try to find out how to win this game. But it's hard to do that on the fly, because eventually it does pour into practice, it pour into scrimmages, and it pours into guys getting traded earlier than they should. And, that's just how winning can be. It's tough. It's hard because everybody in the league trying to do the same thing you're trying to do or better. And that's what you see in the gym. And that's what you see in the scrimmages. And that's what you see after the games. And that's what we usually don't see. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this in different variety of NBA only content. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, future stars, and also I do draft coverage in my drafts too. So if you like that type of content, I got 3,000 videos for you to watch and see if you enjoy them. And if you do, that may make you want to be a fan or a subscriber. It's up to you. I also got my social media on my channel where you can check that out and become a fan of me, besides just seeing me do NBA only content, see other things that I like to do or other interests. Other than that, I got my email, also on my channel to use that to contact me for whatever the reason is. And not only that, I also enjoy making these videos, and I love the fact that you guys appreciate them for what they are and really enjoy looking forward to them each and every day. And I love the fans that does that, and the ones that show that they still interested about staying subscribed and get to them when they still can, because we know that we all grinding. We back to the weekend, and I'm glad that I'm able to tell you guys what I think about my analysis and get paid for it. That's a blessing to me. But y'all need to stay blessed up and keep your head positive. Continue to put a little grind, a little happiness, and a little rest into y'all day, and that should be able to keep y'all balanced out. And then we just remember, we all grinding, whether we rich, poor, or middle class. At the end of the day, we all got something we want, we trying to get, or something we trying to achieve. And just continue to set your goals and try to reach them to the best of your ability, and don't give up, because it's always a way to do it, even if you gotta do it a different way to get it done. Other than that, I'll see you guys later today, hopefully with more analysis, and I'm going for now.